Hello, welcome back to the channel Coding Pills. Just like taking small pills of knowledge every day. In this video, we are going to create our first REST APIs. Okay, how to create it? You, some people is getting curiosity about the how to create the APIs. Okay, so creating the APIs, first of all, align the our project structure like how to creating the so dot basically we did not getting confused at the time of writing the code. Okay, so first of all, the controller should be there. So controller, contact controller, and after this service, contact service. After service, repository should be there. Contact repository. After repository, entity will be there. Okay, control M. Now we will not getting confused where which code will be written. Okay, so let's come here. Contact service. So the first will be a head contact. So public response entity response structure. With at the time of control space, you will getting automatically suggestions of the response structure and we are performing the add contact. So the contact related states will be there. So type is contact. CO sorry CO and DLCT contact control space and make sure you have to import correct packages. So as you can see your contact is present in a org.springboot.contact management system.entity which is our own packages, which is also called a custom package or programmer created package. Name of the method is a add contact, CUNTACT contact. Okay, after this creating the object. So contact create same as response structure to wrap the response structure response structure contact structure. Sorry, yeah, what is happening? Control Z. The structure is equal to new response structure and with semicolon. After this, the first method is adding contact. That means a save, right? Basically, a saving the contact. How to perform that? By using this contact repository, we will getting those method. Let me tell you, just the structure dot. If you remember the response structure class, we will be having a T data type, which will be stored the data that any kind of data will be stored by in that T type of data. So a structure dot set data. Here the contact repository dot save. At the time of SAV, you will be getting suggestion that save is present in a CRUD repository, and that is also called save and flush as a JPA repository. Related thing is coming. CRUD is a CRUD repository, so I just use here a save. Okay, inside of save, which object? The contact object should be there. See, error is gone. What is happening here? The what is happening that at the time of a structure.say data getting saving the data and the data inside of data we will be having a contact repository. Contact repository means here going to the contact repository which is extended to the JPA repository. That means whatever the method is present in a JPA repository, it is also available for the contact repository. By using that method, I am saving the our contact. So at the time of saving, we also need a response of the is it saved or not. So we have to throw the message, right? So structure dot set message contact saved successfully. SU double C E double S success FU double L successfully. Okay. Also, we have to throw the protocol, HTTP protocol. How to throw that? So structure dot set status code HTTP status dot what created dot value. Sorry, control Z dot value. Okay. What if not created? So if not created, if getting any error at the time of that exceptional handle will call where a not found exception will be there, contact not found, right? That exception will be through. If you are not understanding right now, you will be understand later. Okay. So after this, just return, sorry, uh, run return new response entity. Okay. At the time of controller space, you will be getting this suggestion and just enter it. Structure, comma, HTTP status, just wrap the our response dot created. So it will be returning these values in the response. Okay, the first API is done. Oh, is it that much easy? You might be think that is that easy or not? Okay. Oh, remove this. We did not need this. Why it coming? Oh, okay. Sometime the okay, so remove this. Okay, yeah, okay, that much easy. Yeah, this is actually easy one. But now I want to call this method in a controller because our client is communicate with the controller, not our service. So how we do that? Let's go to the controller. Before that, just copy to the first line, Control C, and go to the contact controller. And here, just Control V and return contact service. Through the contact service, we call that method at contact and with semicolon. Now this is done. No, this is not done yet because at the time of client is calling, how to know that which method is calling, what they needed. We have to provide that particular thing. So here, when at the time of saving is called a post mapping, just @ post mapping. Inside the parenthesis, you have to provide the path so that a client will understand or the springboot will understand which API is calling. So path is equal to we have to provide add contact slash should be there. So this is the URL. So what is the URL become here? Basically URL become slash contact slash un PACT, which is our contact, which is our default. As you can see here, this is the default one where the request is coming, the contact related controller is coming. Okay, so contact slash add is a URL. Before that, we will be having HTTP slash localhost slash localhost colon slash contact slash ID will be there. Okay, this is the URL it becomes. Now after this, go to the Postman and check is it working or not. To checking that, we have to first run the our project. Let's come to the our main applications where the our project is start to execute. So just Control M or click to the here, double click to the this place and run the our project. So run as Springboot app. Okay, okay, it's running now. Let's move to the Postman and let me come to the before we use that. So slash add is here 8080 slash contact slash add. But before that, let me come here and see that what is the port number of the our Tomcat server. So the Tomcat starts on the port number 808. So just go to the here. As you can see here, the request is a post mapping. Post http colon slash localhost colon 8080 slash contact is the default one, and then slash add. So the request is going to the particular URL. And after this, what we have to save? Just go to the body. Inside of this, select body. After this, select raw, and then go to the JSON here and select the JSON. And inside of this, you have to write this. What is you want to save? I want to save a name Anita Verma, where the phone is this, and the email is anita@gmail.com, city Delhi, and I want to save this response. At the time of click, this is the client side. At the time of click or save, it will be goes to the here contact controller and see that URL is present or not. So see, this URL is present. So the URL is present. It goes to the service. Service check the method, that method is right or wrong. So at the time of saving, this method is called that add contact. Add contact give you the values of the contact repository dot save. Where to save? Contact repository dot save. So where is contact repository? Here is a contact repository, and contact repository present in JPA repository, which have a contact, and contact is our a table name. So this is the way of this working. So let's go to the Postman. Let me send the request. Let me send it. We will getting the error. Why? The data integrity violation, not property reference are null transient values. Oh, we did something wrong. Okay, what we did wrong? Not null property reference, transient values, entity what is springboot dot contact dot city. Okay, okay here. Why this getting this error? Basically, in the contact controller, as you can see here, the value is contact and contact. But how to know that we have to save the this contact related body, because the contact having a too many response. That means basically contact have a name, phone, email, city. So we have to provide here at the rate contact to understand that you have a the contact have a too many response which will be wrapped in the body. So at the rate request body will be called at the rate request body. Now the compiler will understand, or a Spring Boot will understand that okay, this is the request body. You have to save all the things. Just save it first. At the time of saving, you start the server and go back to the Postman and just send it. Still getting error? JSON error. Cannot map null into the int. Okay, let me come here. Contact, int ID, string name, long phone number, string email, string city. So why will getting the fail to on null property of the primitive false allow. Set the serialization of the features. What did wrong now? Okay, no problem. Again, save it. That request, no problem. Let me see what is the problem. Okay, what is happening here? See, our phone is a long type, ID is a int type, but at the time of saving, we need a object. So object accept the object type of values. So I want to convert this into the integer type. That means a wrapper class with the help of the wrapper class. So here, what we need to do, instead of int, just integer control M, and the long, which should be also a wrapper class or non-primitive. Data is a long font. After this, what we have to do here, we just have to remove this parameterized constructor and getters and setters. Okay, remove it, and again you just have to sources generate fields, a constructor with all the fields generated. After this, generate a source with a getters and setters, select all, generated. Control Shift plus F for the orientations. And after this, if I saved it, okay, Control M, saved it, our server is restarted and table is created. And as you can see here, we did not have to deleted anything from the here. It will be automatically adjust the situations which I need to modify it. But if you remember that application.properties, that at the time of development we can modify the our table. Okay, just refresh it here. The contact table, as you can see here, is present here. And let's back to the here and just save it, send it with response. See, the send it response will be getting the values which we wanted. Let's go to the MySQL database and see is it present or not. Let's refresh it. As you can see here, Delhi Anita@gmail.com name Anita Verma for this will be saved it. That means our first API is working fine. As you can see here in the console, also we will getting the structure of how the query is executed. Insert into contact, city, email, name, phone number, value this, and it will be saving the contact related things. That means this API is working fine. So that's all about in videos. Next video, we will implement another APIs. Thank you for watching Coding Pills, just like taking small pills of knowledge every day.